What's up, Rockets and Mercuryans? What's up, y'all? Hit that like button. Tap the like button on the screen. Tap that like button, everyone. Come on, Rockets and Mercuryans. Tap, tap, tap. Let's hit that like button, you guys. Let's get to 100 likes and we'll begin. 100 likes. $100 likes and we'll begin, you guys. Come on, let's get to 100 likes. We have 4 likes for all these people in here. Let's get to 100. What's up? What's up? Come on, everybody. We got a nice meal today that we're going to be eating. So you don't want to miss it. Let's get to 100 likes. I'm going to turn the live off if we don't get to 100. Let's get to 100. Tap that screen. It's free. Tap that screen. Are you guys all that lazy and nobody wants to tap the screen? Let's tap. Tap the screen, you guys. Let's get to 100 likes or we're just going to cancel the live. Come on, Lucy Lou. Hello. Tap the screen, you guys. Zai's in the house. What's going on? McChicken's in the house. Just P-Dub isn't joining. Why aren't y'all tapping? It's only 5 likes. That's so crazy. Come on. Come on, you guys. Alejandro Galarza, what's up? Tap the screen. Let's get to 100 likes. Don't be lazy. Tap the screen. Everyone who's not tapping the screen is a lazy bum from the streets. And it's just like, I can't even with you. So please, don't be one of those lazy bums. Just go ahead and tap the screen. All right. Brazil, I'm going to do something worth untapping for. I'm going to block you and mute you. Don't you ever disrespect me again. Goodbye. Muted and blocked. That's something to be tapping for. Come on, you guys. Tap for the hater being blocked. Tap the screen, you guys. Get to 100 likes and we'll begin. Tap the screen. What's up, Tasteless Chicken? Tap that screen. If you can write a comment, you can tap. Let's get to 100 likes. Oh my gosh. We're almost there. I'm hungry, you guys. Let's get to 100 so I can eat. Tap the screen. Tappity tap, tap, tap. We're at 11 likes. What's up, Maya? It's Rock, not Rick. Y'all keep saying Rick. It's Rock. Everybody who's commenting, let's get to 100. Okay, we're at 65 likes. We're almost there. Okay, perfect. Now we're good. We're at 172 likes. Good. Awesome. That troll really tried it. Do something worth tapping for. Let's block you. They tried it. Anyway, thank you for 411 likes now. Thank you to Batman. The Batman hooked it up. Thank you, guys. Oh, my gosh. That was so much. I'm so hungry. Okay, let's begin. And action. Hello, Rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here. And welcome to the Rock Mercury eating some pizza today. Rock Mercury at lunchtime. We have Mod Pizza. Mod Pizza in the house. And this time I'm going to flip the camera, mirror the camera. Turn the mirror off. So y'all can read it actually. There we go. Mod Pizza in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. I'm excited for it. Ready to grill on down on this pizza. Thank you for 1,000 likes to Batman. 1.1 thousand actually. Yeah. All right, so this pizza is definitely not plant-based or honestly even vegan or any of it. I mean, they're definitely not either of those. So there's a lot of stuff on there, whole lot on the paper, the receipt. So we're gonna see how it tastes. It's more of like a pesto type. It's a vibe. Vito says best pizza hands down. Isn't it so good? I love my pizza. Maggie's in the house. Yes, look at this pesto life. Pesto. It looks so good. Yum. All right. I'm just like messing up on my diet like every day. Just messing up. Let's jump into this. I want a little piece right now. Let's just start it. It's on the mega dough. All kind of goodies on there. We got pesto, sriracha on there, and like a drizzle. There's olives and gorgonzola and parmesan, all kind of goodies. So we're gonna go ahead and grub down on this. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I think the oil coming on the bottom of the pizza. See, it's like oil on the bottom. It's all good. Mod pizza is one of the best because you get to customize your pizza. I picked everything on here, and it's fast. You know, it doesn't cost extra for every single thing. Some things cost extra, but a lot of things come with the cost. Maggie says we don't have mod in Chattanooga. Maggie, you're gonna need to move. Pack your bags right now, because you deserve mod. You can't be living in a place that doesn't have mod. I won't have that for you. Everyone, we're all meeting up at Maggie's house. We're gonna help her move to a place that has mod pizza. Come on, you guys. We're going to Chattanooga. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Angel says, hi, sir. How's your day been so far? Day's been a pretty good day. Really pretty beautiful day out. This pizza's giving it to me good. Really happy with that. Angel says, hi, sir. How's your day been? Oh, wait, sorry. Vito says exactly what I like about it. It's different cities. You just get the basics. That's right. Oh my God. Such a mess. I could have done without the vegan sausage. The plant-based sausage, I just don't need it. I don't need it. I'm really realizing that. I'm really realizing that a lot. Like, it's these plant-based foods are just so nasty. The fake ones. The ones that, like, if it's real vegetables, that's different. But these, like, impossible burger, impossible meatballs, beyond meatball. No. They shouldn't go beyond the trash can. It's impossible that they could be edible. You know? Like, it's very upsetting to me and my homegirls that we can't even go to the grocery store without some craziness going down. You know? I better noches, you know? I'm so tired. I'm just so tired of these nasty fake foods. So, I have some on here, but I think I'm not gonna order that part anymore. But the rest of it's delicious. And this one isn't that bad, but it's still like, the texture is weird of the meat, like the fake meat. There's real cheese on here though. Ooh, ooh, so spicy. Oh my God, I just bit a pepper. Oh my God. It went up my nose too, somehow. I don't know how that happened. Oh my God, I'm struggling. Maggie's laughing. Maggie, why are you laughing at my suffering? Who is this in the house? Who is this? This is What About Nadia? What About Nadia says, do you like women? I find you extremely attractive. Oh, that's very kind of you. I think women are amazing. Brad MJ phone, but I am in a very amazing relationship with a wonderful, beautiful man, a beautiful black man. Not that it matters that he's black, but he happens to be, and he's wonderful, absolutely amazing person. What am I reading? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this next comment. Brad MJ phone broke. Brad MJ phone. LOL says, how's your day? Day's a beautiful day. How's your day going? Like, I'm really enjoying this pizza. Just going through the day. The Batman says, real vegan pepperoni is delicious. Depends on the brand. A lot of them are still like very weird tasting aftertaste. Thank you, Save the H, for the pizza. Yeah, yeah. Heather Hawkins follow. Thank you for the follow, Heather Hawkins. Tasteless Chicken says pizza. That's right. Oh my God, somebody knew. They knew exactly what I was saying. They said, what about Nadia says? Because if you can't go to Better No Chase, where you gonna go? Exactly, where you gonna go? You can't go to any of these plant-based nasty foods. Where you gonna go? Where you? Murder Bear says, do you like meat? I had some meat yesterday. I had like an egg and chicken sandwich. It was like for breakfast sandwich. It was good, but I shouldn't eat it. I don't like eating it. It doesn't feel good in my stomach to eat it that much. It was Chick-fil-A though, so decent. Definitely wasn't tasteless chicken, that's for sure. Tasteless Chicken says, I make Neapolitan style from scratch. Neapolitan what? Neapolitan pizza? The Batman says water. Water. Rocky's mom says, what's your hair regimen? Shea butter. MGL natural products. Shea butter. And right now, I'm like 2 days into using a new herbal hair treatment from MGL. I will be posting a video about it. I already filmed it. I did a live here, so I'll be posting that very soon on here and on my YouTube and Instagram. But it's an amazing product. It has like a cooling effect to it, but it invigorates and revitalizes your hair follicles. So major win if you guys want to try that product out. Like, I am still in shock about it. I walked in yesterday, my sister and my mom were like, oh my God, that smells, like I smell that mint, I smell that like herbalness, like it smells nice, like they like the smell of it. So it's a good, it's a great brand. I actually just called the owner of the company. I messaged her yesterday, and I was just telling her how thankful I was for that particular product, and all of them, but this particular product is like, she was so thankful, but I'm thankful for her. Rocky's mom says, love your girls. Thank you. Work hard on them. I really do work hard on them. I be like detangling every day, but I like it. It's meditational to me. I just want to take care of my hair while I have it. Maggie says, no, I was laughing at you saying I needed to move. Oh yes, Maggie, I thought you already moved. I thought by the time we said that a while ago, so I thought you've already moved and you're at Mod Pizza right now. So you're not eating Mod Pizza right now, Maggie, in your new state you live in? What you about to wait? When you move, you should move right next door to a Mod Pizza. All right. Next slice. I want this slice. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, sloppy. I'm being a little sloppy. So, let's see. The Batman says, oh snap, found Mod Pizza not far from me. Get off the live right now and go there. Run to there. Don't even drive. Just run. Heather Hawkins says, you're welcome. Thank you, Heather. Juju says, my favorite live. Oh, Juju. You're just buttering me up. Thank you. Oh my God. Period. Better no chest for life. That is right, Nadia. Nadia says, what's your nationality? I feel like there's a mix. I'm American, just like Raven Simone. Rocky's mom says, where do you order MGL? From mglnaturals.com or on Amazon. They have them at both places. Rocky's mom said, Mod Pizza is the best. So good. Shay joined. What's up, Shay? Shay said, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Shay. How you doing? I have to look at your profile, make sure you're the same Shay. You know, you have a new profile photo. Let me see your profile photo. Okay, is that an AI photo? AI photo? Dufontaine says, "Save me a slice." Dufontaine, I'm saving this rest for later. You can't have it on my pizza. Sinavia. That's right. Sinavia. I remember I got it right now. Sinavia K said, "What kind of pizza is that?" It's the build your own pizza. That's like pesto vibes. Giving pesto, mega crust, mushrooms, garlic. Shay said, "Yeah, it's an AI photo trying to be like you, LOL." Yeah, Shay, get your AI on, honey. I ain't doing no photo shoots again. I'm gonna do AI photography for the rest of my life. Because while I do a photo shoot, I'm not gonna take a selfie and they can make something cool. You know? I ain't trying to do all that and have to diet and do whatever. And AI technology is the best. Gabriel Houston, follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Floyd said, "Is that an airplane in the background?" No, they were power washing the house. They're power washing the house, yeah. I thought that's been over though. But there is an airplane too. Actually, there is an airplane as well. But I think they were power washing the house a second ago, so that's what you heard. Every now and then you gotta power wash your house in Houston. Very humid. When it's humid, things get caught to your stones and your brick and your cement. Hello, Ashley. My girl Ashley's in the house. Ashley, my new song is so offensive that I'm so nervous about it. I finished writing it today, and then it's like the most explicit, offensive song, and I'm hoping that it doesn't get pulled from the platforms. But I'm really happy about it. And I'm hiring a engineer. I'm already in talks with him. He's great. He has a great resume, very high quality work. So I'm ready for it to sound good and properly mixed. Because I know that my stuff I've done before is not the best mix because I don't know what I'm learning. I can't be the best at everything. So I'm learning, and I just put it out because I was learning and I wanted to show my process. But I'm ready to have like a song that's ready for radio or whatever, you know. This new song, it's so shocking. And so I just don't know if they're gonna let me put it out. I'm really hoping they do though. Really, really hoping they do. Hey, that depressed single says, "Hey, what's up, hey? Hey," and Maggie says the hub's power washed ours a couple of weeks ago. Oh, go ahead, Maggie. Maggie got a man. Maggie's man over here making sure she stay clean. Maggie's man said, "You're gonna have sparkling floors to walk on when you walk from your car to your house." That's right, Maggie. You better like show them how to get a man. That's right. Shout out to Maggie's hub for being awesome and power washing. May says, "Jesus, is that you?" Where's Jesus at? Where Jesus is at be? Oh my God, I found the coolest thing today. I can't show you guys yet because I'm gonna do an opening video. Well, I found a rare collectible from the new movie for Little Mermaid. A rare collectible Pops doll. P-O-P-S, Pops doll. It's like sparkly, shiny, limited edition, platinum version, or diamond version. It's gonna be fire. Y'all gonna like, love to see it. I love to see it. I'm gonna sell it though. I'm gonna wait like a month after the movie, maybe a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna sell it online during the hype of the movie, because it's amazing. Like that it just even that they even put this out. It was exclusive to Target, and I think just because I'm in Texas, people didn't buy it out yet because out here it's more conservative, and so people weren't just like going out in droves to buy all of the Little Mermaid merchandise. So I happened to get this, and there's like hardly any around. Like it's very rare. So I want to do an opening. I grabbed it so quick. There's actually 2 options there. I should have grabbed both of them. I should have grabbed both, but I just want the one. The one of them had a perfect box, and the other one had like a little bit of dings in the box. So I'll show you guys. I don't know which site I'm gonna put it up on, but maybe eBay. Ashley says, I love that for you. Put it out there. I'm ready, and you know what? You know this. Yes, Ashley. This is gonna be a rough one. Ashley said, I need some new to bump to while I'm at work. LOL. Ooh, this new one. And Ashley's the mother of many wonderful children, and so you're gonna really appreciate this song because it's about protecting the kids from a certain agenda that's out there, and so it's a very like it's very straight to the point in the song. Like, ooh, people are gonna be mad. I'm wondering how. I'm wondering how I'm also trying not to get copyrighted from, or like, I'm trying to like make. There's a part of the song that has a melody it's a little tricky. I have to figure out a way so it's not infringing upon anybody's rights, but still has the essence of what I'm trying to get across. So it's going to be a little challenge for that, but I did write it already, and I'm working with my producer to make sure that if they did try to come and sue me, a certain company, a certain big company, then at least I would have a proper like rebuttal and not deal with what Ed Sheeran went through, talking about he stole a melody from a song. Maggie said, I'm excited to hear the new song. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm working really hard on this one. But I may have another song come out before then. But I keep going back and forth because I have another song that's already been done, and it's not that explicit. It's like it's explicit a little bit, but it's not like controversial. This new song is like super, like on a level of 1 to 10 of controversial. It's probably like level 11 or 12 of controversial. This new song, but the other song is already done. Like I already wrote everything for it. I know exactly how I want it to flow. So part of me wants to work with that song for the new music engineer that I'm working with. I want him to like help me make it shine. But then the other part of me wants this really controversial song to be out right now. Because if I don't put it out now, I don't know if I'll have the courage to put it out later on. And it's really like, it's an intense song. It's a rap song. It's rap rock. So yeah. And Maggie said, Alexa says, what's up, Gramp? Alexis, what's up, Gramp? What in the world? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and block you, Alexis. Bye, Alexis. I'm blocking and muting them. Okay, perfect, they're gone. Let's see, Maggie says, I'm excited to hear your new song. Thank you. Said he's a good man most of the time. He's a grouch today, though. Oh, he's being a grouch today? Okay, well, shout out to him. Maybe he'll get better today. Shay sent the Tiny Diny. Thank you, Shay, for the Tiny Dinies. Shay says, when are you going to do any video game live stream? I've been doing some on Twitch, but I will be coming back on here again for some more Fortnite. Oh, absolutely. DuFontaine says, careful with your white tank top. You right. Shay said another stream. Okay, yeah, I will be very soon. Maybe even today. To be honest, I might go on today. It depends on how I feel after this pizza. And have a little bit of work to do. It's funny that DuFontaine said, be careful with your white tank top. Because that's literally what I thought. Before I pressed the live button, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to destroy this white tank top with this pizza. But, you know, it's worth it. Ashley said, I'm patiently waiting. I love it. Ashley says, why don't you get on the Red Ruby the Sleaze beat? It's funny you say that. Ashley and I be on the same wavelength. The reference track for the new song I'm doing is Red Ruby the Sleaze. It won't sound like that. It's gonna be a different song, but it's gonna be like this. That's the reference track I'm using for my producer. So you'll hear maybe a similar energy, but it'll be so different that you will never like compare the songs. You won't be like, oh, these are the same. Like some not. It'll be two different worlds, but still the reference for energy. Red Ruby the Sleaze is that. Shade said Ed Sheeran dead wrong for that. No, he won the case. He didn't do that. He didn't. There's so few different there's so few different chords that people use and progressions. Like he didn't. I don't think he was guilty of that at all. My grandfather, who passed away last year at 93, he was close with the Marvin Gaye family, and they're shady. And so I think they all just want to get his money, want to get money from wherever they can. If only they supported him when he was alive, as much as they're over here trying to protect his money, his publishing, and right, it's very shady what's going on. But his own dad took his life, took Marvin Gaye's life. So it's a dark situation. I mean, I can't go into too many details because it is like family situation, but I mean, I'm not close with them. My grandpa was like very close, but I don't care. I'm just like, this is all shady. I can see a sketchy family from a mile away. Young M says, you know who you look like? No, Young M. Who do I look like, Young M? Shay says, knowing Rock, he's gonna have all types of stains on that tank top soon. How dare you, Shay? I just got what you meant. You're very disrespectful and hilarious, and I rebuke that. I rebuke it. Kelpie said, rest in peace, Grandpa Mercury. Aw. Yeah, rest in peace to him. He lived a very good life. I'm glad I got to see him right before he passed. He knew he was gonna pass too. He wasn't even in the hospital, but he knew. He was a hard worker, that's for sure. Very big jazz musician. Kelpie said it'd be your own people. Oh, it really be your own people. That's true. Man says facts. Young M says I don't F with these ninjas because they shady. All these bees just trying to have my baby. Young M, is that really what's going on for you? They all want your baby? Wow. You must have some good genes. Dufontaine says, Dufontaine says, I see you unbraid your hair. Yes, I did. This morning. With you guys. I went outside in the backyard and unbraided it. Shay is laughing. Young M says, what does the number 666 mean to you? It means that I am the Antichrist. Thank you, December issue says, for the contributing. Thank you for the contribution. No, it just means that, like, I'm taking back the number because, like, my mom thought I had that on my neck or my head because I was like a demon child when I was growing up, like a baby, like a very like mysterious kid or whatever. And so she always said that she was looking for that 666 on me. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I could just use that as my brand. Because who else's parents try to look for 666 on their neck or the back of their head? Well, it's the mark of the beast, and I am the beast. Kelpie says, is it one free drink a day with Panera membership? Yes, one a day. Yeah, I got the smaller one today, and then I just like refilled it twice because I like this one because it has the picture on it. The other one is just clear. It's a big one, but it's just super clear, and I feel like it's cheaper. Like this is like a harder plastic. The big one, the plastic is a little more flexible, and it's not as like reliable, you know. Have some more pizza. I think it's want one more slice, and then I'm gonna save the rest for later. I have this slice right here. I'm pretty full. Pretty full. Yeah, I like the food membership. I'll try to get my mom to have it or my sister, but they don't like Panera Bread teas for some reason. They don't like it. So, more for me. Well, honestly, there's plenty for all of us, but yeah, they don't want it. Shadow Gaming Suva says, follow the host. Thank you for the follow. Kelpie said, is the coffee, it's coffee too, huh? I didn't see anybody getting free coffee. Like, they only give you these kind of cups. You're not supposed to put coffee in. Drop my pizza toppings. You're not supposed to put coffee in these plastic cups. It'll burn through the cup, you know? So it's not really giving coffee. Unless you put ice in there first. It'll be a nasty coffee. It'll be so watery. You put ice in there. No, that's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. L says, nice catch. Ooh, I dropped so much of the toppings on the floor. Kelpie said, iced coffee is a thing though, not the worst. Kelpie, I get what you're saying, but you think about it. You make some coffee, it's hot as heck in those things, and you pour it out. You put ice in a plastic cup like this, pour the coffee into it, you're gonna have the most watery coffee ever. That's not how you make iced coffee. Most places they make iced coffee like super strong and then pour it over the ice. This coffee isn't super strong. You know? Or they put powder. Like a instant coffee powder. That's what Starbucks does. They do a powder. And then they put like pumps of whatever you want in there. I'm not a fan of Starbucks anymore. I like to go there and sit and do my work and get like a snack. But the drinks, they just pumping sugar in it and powder this, powder that. I'm like, no, girl. Like, I need y'all to, like, for $6 for this cup, I need y'all to pick each coffee bean and kiss it before you grind it. Like, are you serious? No. No, not powder and pumps of syrup. No. Oh, God. I don't want that. Elle is laughing. Elle said that looks amazing. It's so good. Said that pizza looks like graffiti. Ooh, like graffiti. Why is that so funny to me? You said this pizza looks like graffiti? I can't. That's quite hilarious. Big Boy says, what is Rock Mercury? I am Rock Mercury. I am Rock Mercury. Who dares ask such a question that you must know already? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Who do you think you are? Asking such a question. Kelpie says, I feel you. L, wait, who's this? Hold on. Oh, this person says L. L says, Starbucks is overpriced and overrated. Yeah, the only good thing about Starbucks is that they have great Wi-Fi, and they also have like clean restrooms sometimes. A lot of times they do, and like a cute ambiance and good music. You know, it's a vibe to sit there, do some work, read a book, have a meeting there. It's fine for that, but to drink there and pay, no. I'd rather go to Starbucks and get one of those pre-prepared juices that are just in a bottle already. Because I'm just like, I'm not, what am I supposed to do? That's better than the stuff they're selling. In my opinion. Kelpie said, one Starbucks small coffee is the price of one pizza. I'm good. Where are you getting the pizza from, by the way? Where are you getting your pizza from? This small coffee? What kind of pizza is that cheap? This pizza was $15. Shay says, do you have a Keurig? It's the price of one pizza. Do you have a Keurig? I gifted myself a Breville a couple weeks ago. Do you like a Breville? We have a Nespresso. We have a Nespresso machine. So, you know, works very well. It's just that, like, coffee is so acidic, and it makes me want to go right to the bathroom and just, you know, do what you have to do in the bathroom. And it's just not what I want to do all the time. Sometimes you want to drink something and not have to run with all your force and every energy you have to get to the bathroom before you can't hold on anymore, you know? So that's why I don't really drink that much coffee. Too acidic. Dufontaine says, what about Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donuts is really good for soaking up the excess fluids in a trash can, on the bottom of a trash can. If you put the Dunkin' Donuts on the very bottom of the trash can, it'll just suck in. You know, sometimes when the trash has all those extra liquids and stuff, and it gets, you don't want that. The donuts will just suck that all up, and that's really the best use for a Dunkin' Donut. So that's what I suggest. If you have some extra Dunkin' Donuts, I don't suggest you buy them because they're kind of overpriced for just sucking up the liquid in the trash or absorbing it. But that's what Dunkin' Donuts are really good for. Just pour them right on the bottom and just take all, you know. Yeah, that's really all they're good for. Kelpie said, Little Caesars, cardboard, not hot and ready, brother. No, Kelpie, we've talked about this before. Oh my God, thank you so much. So you are right then, though. If you can get a Little Caesars pizza for this cheaper than a coffee, but I don't want you eating Little Caesars pizza, Kelpie. I think you deserve better than that. Not Little Caesars, anything but that. Tiny Diney, thank you for the time. Thank you for the Tiny Diney, Shay. Thank you so much. Shay says my dad had to come over to teach me how to use it. Oh, the Keurig machine, or the Belleville machine. Does your dad use it every day? If you like that kind of coffee, you do save money. I've already destroyed my shirt. Destroyed the shirt already. I can't wear this out anymore. It's done. It's a wrap. Kelpie said Shipley's has the best donuts, in my opinion. Okay, Kelpie. Shipley's, decent donuts as long as they're freshly made. They have to be they have to be right out of the oven, or not oven, the fryer. You know, they fry them or whatever they do with them. They need to be so hot that they just got like you need to like get them when they're just melting in your hand. You can be able to get them to your mouth from the thing, like from the box. Now, if you let them sit more than 5 minutes, they become something not even like related to a Shipley's anymore. They become something so tough, so chewy, so dense, and yet still oily somehow. And the sugar just becomes hardened. That's how Shipley's is. Like, it needs to be the freshest. Like you want to almost burn your hands on how fresh the Shipley's donuts are. Otherwise, they could be the second layer of a Dunkin' Donut trash stopping operation. If something's flooding, if your area is flooding, let's say you're in an area and there's like a big storm that comes through and your area starts flooding, go right to Dunkin' Donuts and go to the trash cans at Shipley's and you just get all the old donuts and put them around your house. And I guarantee you, that those donuts will suck up all that excess water and you will be safe. Not an ounce of water will touch your house. Not an ounce. Can you imagine somebody really believing that? And they go place donuts around their house. And to stack them up. Just to suck up the water. Only Dunkin' Donuts. But why are Dunkin' Donuts so dry? Why? Do y'all really like Dunkin' Donuts? They had one job. They said, hi, we're Dunkin' Donuts. So we have to dunk the donut in order to eat it? Because it's that dense that we have to dunk it in some liquid to be able to be soft enough to chew? Is that why it's called Dunkin' Donut? Like, what is going on? I don't understand. It doesn't need to be that dry. It just doesn't need to be. Heartless Things Ting says, OMG. Shay sent me a heart. Thank you, the heart. For the heart and the 2 tiny dinies. Yes. Kelpie says, oh wait, hold on, I missed it. Kelpie said, thank you, Rock. I'm glad you care about my well-being. Yeah, Kelpie, you deserve way better than those Caesars. You know, at least Domino's. Do at least Domino's. Shay says he doesn't use it every day because he doesn't live here. Honestly, it's just a pretty machine to me. Ooh, do you use it? No. Shay, I didn't mean does your dad live with you. I said he came over to show you how to use it. I'm guessing your dad is older than you, which he would have to be. So I'm thinking, did he come to show you how to use it because he already has one? And does he use that every day at his house? Shay over here trying to think I'm trying to say she lived with her dad. Well, if you do, that's all good. I think it's a beautiful thing to live with your parents. I think it's a wonderful thing to stay combined as family as long as possible because it's a beautiful but a brief experience in life. And there's nothing wrong with living in your village of family. But that's not what I meant. I meant like, does he already have one too? Dufontaine says, you did not just say that, LOL. I did say that. Done Josh says, eat some meat. I actually did like yesterday. So what are you going to say now? I had some chicken, and it was like a chicken egg sandwich. It was so good. So what's next, Done Josh? What's next for you? What are you going to say next? Now that I said that, you know, now that I've just bursted your bubble, what do you say now, Josh? Done Josh. Sounds like you're done, Josh. Anyways. That's their name. The name is Dun, D-U-N-N, Josh. Shay says, see, look at the tank now. It's destroyed. It's so messy. I might as well get more on here at this point. Andy said, it's about time you get on Mercury. How you been? It's about time you got on Mercury. How you been? Oh, Andy, I've been here. Andy, every day I'm up in here. Andy. Dang it. Renee says, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, I am 742 years old. Don't I look like I'm 30 or something? Black doesn't crack. Black does not crack. But sometimes black does crack. Oh, I can't say it. Let me not say it. Oh, that's so mean. Let me stop. Let me get in trouble. Javia says, my ex worked there. They cooked the donuts the night before. How y'all gonna be a donut shop and cook the donuts the night before? Ooh, crap. Let them sit overnight. Let them sit overnight and just get hardened and drier and nastier and let the roaches crawl over them. Like, that makes me sad. They should cook donuts within the same hour that you order them. Within the same hour. I think it should be within the same 10 minutes. But whatever. Kelpie says Dunkin' Donuts tastes exactly like Walmart clearance donuts. Like Walmart clearance donuts? Ah! Now Walmart clearance? Oh my God. Dang, those are nasty. I've had them. The ones a day before going bad. Oh my gosh. So nasty. Landon follow. Thank you for the follow, Landon. Shay is laughing. Shay says, oh, oops. Shay. Kelby says, living with your parents is cool until you want company. I mean, go to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Like, you know, if you really want that company, these hotels are cheap. Especially if you get a deal, you get some points. Keep moving. Or go to their place. Or if your parents really cool, turn that music up and go do what you gotta do. Close your door, turn the music up. I don't do that though. I would never bring somebody to the house for that reason. Like, I mean, I'm dating someone now so they can come over, but I would never like bring somebody that like I don't know into my home, because then it's like that's my people. I love my family. I don't want anybody to like be, you know, up in my family stuff. Like, no, thank you. YK, I love you, Grandma says, do you smoke? I don't know what smoke is. Never heard of smoke before. What is like a fire smokes or something? I don't know what that means. What is smoking? Shay says, did Paris ever get the Last of Us game for PS5? Or are you hogging it, LOL? Me hogging the game? I barely get to play games. I'm always like working. Oh my gosh, Shay. But yeah, she does have the Last of Us game, and she likes Xbox more, so she's making her choices. She has plenty of time to play on the PS5. She's saying that because we have like this huge 80-inch screen TV in the downstairs, and there's a PS5 on there. So she's saying, am I hogging it? But yeah, I don't even know what smoking is. Never heard of it. Okay, it's not leaking too bad. I'm gonna save this for later. I'm so full. I'm like done. It's the sun done. Came back, but we still back in London. Sun done. Yes, the sun done. Competition. Why? Yes, I would love some. I think I can pull up when they run done. Man, I can get money in abundance. Man, I can even handle all these hundreds. Devil bag every time I go to SunTrust. I leave the rest just to collect interest. Interest. F the emphasis. Wait, crap, how'd you say? I forgot all the other lyrics. I wanna sing that whole lyric. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Let me get off. I love this verse. It's so underrated. It's the Will I Am Nicki Minaj verse. Hold on, I gotta find it. I love it. I can sing it if I look at it, I can do it. Let's see. Nicki, this is how we're gonna end it off. This is how I pray. Nicki, Will I Am lyric. Check it out, lyric. Here we go. Where's she going? Where's she at? Will I Am and Nicki. Where's her verse? Nicki Minaj. Okay. She goes, the dun dun, the sun done. Yes, the sun done. Came up, but we still up in dungeon. The dungeon. Yep, the London. Competition. Why, yes, I would love some. How the F you getting mad because they run done? Mad because I'm getting money in abundance? Man, I can even count all these hundreds. Duffel bag every time I go to SunTrust. Leave the rest just to collect interest. Interest. F my emesis. Explanation. Just for emphasis. And I don't sympathize because you a simple B. Because you a simple B. I just pop up on these H's like a pimple should. And put an eye onto your face, you old wrinkle B. I can't use any of. I can't say the words. It's so explicit. I love it. She goes, the dun dun, the sun done. Came up, but we still rockin' London. The dun dun, yes, in London. Competition, well, yes, I would love some. How the F it go? Okay, dang it, never mind. Let me stop. Because I really want to say the words. Because if you say the words, it makes more sense. Like, it like flows better. But if you try to bleep the words out, it's hard to do it. Ugh, I hate censorship. Shay says, did you eat the whole pizza? Shay, you're so disrespectful. I didn't eat the whole pizza. I do want to eat more of this crust though. Pizza crust. I'm saving half of it for later. Shay is trying to steal my pizza. She said she wants me to put the rest of my pizza on rockmercurycloset.com. So she can buy it. That's a shame. Hi Dorothy. Hi the money god. Shay says LOL. Don't you dare put that casket up here, Shay. Don't you dare put that casket up here. I don't want to hear it. Until you're going to pay for my assistant to help me with the company. Kelpie said you need to put that dirty tank back in the Rock Mercury closet. Oh, it needs to get washed first. Now, after I destroyed it. Shay says, might as well put the pizza on Rock Mercury closet because I know I'm not getting that tank. She put the casket. She says she won't be seeing it to the casket. I'm going to prove you wrong. You're going to be alive and well when the Rock Mercury closet officially really launches. I know there's a placeholder right now, but it's going to really launch. Okay. I should hire a manager for my website. Because it's a lot of work. D1 Scuba is laughing. Kelpie says, everyone on your head about the tank. They know I messed it up. I'm such a messy eater. I'm honestly surprised it's not worse than this. Who says it says Cooling Squash? It says, hi. Hi, I'm Cooling Squash. Okay, hello. Shay says, hire me. I'm a little costly though. Shay, you're way too expensive. Shay's rich. I need somebody from another country who can survive off of $5 a week and that's rich to them. There's some places like that, an American dollar. But not actually $5 a week. I'm joking about that. That's not the real number. I'll pay way more than that. But it's just some places where the American dollar stretches way further than here. DuFontaine says, what else do you do other than music? I do a lot of things. Own companies, run marketing companies, real estate. Kelpie says, DuFontaine, he's Beyonce's manager. How did you know that? Oh my God. Shh. Be quiet, Kelpie. She's mad at me right now. Yes, I am Beyonce's manager. Could you imagine me being Beyonce's manager and having the time to go live? If you're Beyonce's manager, you don't have time to do anything but be Beyonce's manager. Her schedule is insane. Her schedule is, she doesn't even have a manager. She has multiple assistants and a whole team of people who help her produce everything she produces. So, DDG says you look like that actor. Which actor? I am an actor though. Kelpie said, yeah, you'd be fired by now, ciao. Kelpie, why would you say that Beyonce's gonna fire me? That really hurt my feelings. I am traumatized now. Beyonce's not gonna fire me. I would, oh my God, if Beyonce, first of all, to get hired by Beyonce would be the most life-changing thing ever. But then for Beyonce to fire you, what do you do after that? Like, Beyonce's my everything. Am I supposed to just, what do I do after I get fired by Beyonce? Do I just go and like, go check into a retirement home at this age and just be like, you know what? It's done for me. Beyonce's finished with me. I'm finished with me then. You know? That's so scary. No, Beyonce would never fire me, I would hope. 2.7 thousand likes. Yay. I would do everything. I would rather work for Beyonce for free before she fired me. Are you serious? No, I'd be the best employee she ever had. Like, yeah. Young M says, if they have a casting for Passion of the Christ to be there, they ain't about to hire me for Passion of the Christ. They are very committed to the Christ looking very caucastic. you know, so they're not going to hire me for that. And plus, I'm not Christian. Imagine them hiring an agnostic, explicit artist like me to be Jesus. That'd be the most blasphemous thing that could happen. Shay says, I know this guy named Rashad. He was also in the Dahmer series. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I know him. Kelby said, would you drop everything to be her assistant for no pay and you have to pay for hotels? You're telling me I have to, you're saying to be Beyonce's assistant for no pay. I'm cool with that. I can do that. But then I also have to pay for the hotels. Do you know the hotels she stays at are cost like thousands of dollars a night? Thousands a night, not just 1,000, thousands per night. I'm not gonna pay that, and I don't get paid being there. Now the answer is yes, I would do it. But what a question! Wow, that's crazy. Because then it means every day I'll go into thousands of dollars more of debt just to be her assistant. But I'll do it. Yes, the answer is yes. Aaron says, ain't see you. Wait, but how do I make the money? How would I make the money to pay for the lifestyle? Beyonce's assistant can't have a dusty lifestyle. Like, it has to be together. I mean, Beyonce's like, yeah. Shelby said the answer is yes still. Yep. Mm-hmm. Shush says, I'm jealous of your hair and skin. Look amazing. Thank you so much. But you can get it too. Well, I don't know if you can get it too. You can get the shea butter from here. This is what I use. MGL Natural Shea Butter. Love it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Kelpie said, rub your face with your pizza hands. That's not nice, Kelpie. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Kelpie? Mm-mm. Milk Marie says, what do you do with that? With what? Oh, the shea butter? Rub it in my hands. Put it on my wet hair, wet skin. Put some essential oils in there. I have all kind of videos of me doing that. So it's a really amazing moisturizer. It melts in your hand right away. Well, like when you rub it. Unless it's really cold outside, then you have to rub it a little more. Kelpie says, it's a journey back to clear skin. We see the transformation. Yeah. I need to stop eating bad food. Even this pizza, it was good, but I don't need to eat dairy and stuff anymore. I need to go back to plant-based. I feel my best when I'm plant-based. But lately I've just been very like, meh, you know, feeling very just wanted to eat what I want to eat. Shush says, when are you dropping your show? I'm dropping my show once I catch up with my uploads. I have a lot more uploads to put up before I have a clear hard drive for my new show. I want everything super organized for the Rock Mercury show. So it's coming. It's going to come soon as I get that done. Milk Marie says, I'll check those out. Yeah, it's very good program, product. mglnaturals.com. Great place to purchase. Or go to Amazon. And you can go to my website, rockmercury.com, click on Amazon, and then I'll have it up there too. So didn't you have a baby, says Milk Marie. No, I have a nephew. I never had a baby. But, you know, my new partner, he may, who knows? Who knows what'll happen in the future? You know, I'm happily in a loving situation that maybe I will have a kid in the future. Who knows? Kelpie said, Milk Marie, it'll clear up if you dip a rag in popcorn butter and lay it on your face before bed. I did not say that, Kelpie. I think that is not a good way to do that. That is not a good thing to do. Do not put popcorn butter on your face. Milk Milk Marie says, Kelpie, you're rude. Yes, Kelpie is a very rude, rude at times. Moonshine says, my love. What's up, Moonshine? Hello, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And I hope somehow you get your account back. I'm still tripping on how that all went down with your account. It's very scary that happened to you. Kelpie said, Father Rock would be hilarious live. Oh my God, Father Rock. Milk Marie says, Kelpie is rude. Yeah, that was so rude of Kelpie. I can't believe he said to put popcorn on your face. Popcorn butter. Don't do that. Thank you for the fire, Milk Marie. Moonshine says, me too. Yeah, I hope you get your account. I just can't. With TikTok. Oh, that's really crazy. All right, you guys. Well, I will be back later on. I'm going to jump off of here. This was a good pizza. I got 2.8 thousand likes today, and I'm grateful for every single like. All of your support is extremely appreciated. Kelpie said, it's all love, Milk. All jokes, sis. I don't know. You seem like you were very serious about telling her to put some popcorn butter on her face, Kelpie. You seem very serious about that. Milk Marie says, just gonna cut the bad skin off. Oh, don't do that. Let's not cut the bad skin off, because that would be very, very not a good thing to do. But some of these products will regulate the skin. Like the black African soap is amazing for rebalancing the skin for some people. So be very careful with it. But it's the real black African soap from Ghana. Like, it's excellent, and that might be helpful. See, Kelpie says, see you later, Rock. See you later, Kelpie. Milk Marie said, it might work. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Milk Marie. And I really hope that your journey for, like, they sell black soap too. This company sells black soap. MGL Naturals. It's life-changing. And believe it or not, I had terrible acne when I was growing up. Like, really, really bad. And I got Progressive, which wasn't the best thing, but that's what I have at the time. Or, Proactive. I got Proactive, and it was just like, it was intense, but I did it. Sent cloud bread. Thank you for the 2 cloud breads. Milk Marie says, I heard that. Yep. That soap is so good. That black soap. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for joining. Hello, Desiree Thompson. I will see you guys on my next live. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back maybe to play some games, or we'll see what I do. But rock on, and thank you so much, you guys. Bye. Oh, Milk Marie says Proactive is serious. Yeah, I don't know. It helped me at the time. I mean, my skin was really messed up. I can't believe it. Looking at my skin now, it's like crazy that was the case. And it was like everywhere, like up here, all over. I had like really, really rough skin. And then also going more vegetarian, plant-based helped a lot too. All right, Shireen Walker's joined. Hello. Yeah, but a lot of liquids, waters, a lot of vegetables. That's the biggest thing that helped me. We will talk about this later. Perfect, Milk Marie. Sounds good to me. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thank you for 3,000 likes. 3,000. Shireen Walker says, hello, how are you? I'm doing well, Shireen. Thank you for joining me. I'm about to get off right now, but I'll be on again later on. So I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all later on.